Hi there, Susan Modeste here, and I am making this video in response to a question I got after making the BIP 91 video. And the question was my thoughts on the BCC, the Bitcoin Cash coin that is coming out that now re-threatens or renews the threat of having a split in the Bitcoin blockchain. So my thoughts on it might be a little philosophical, but hear me out. And first of all, for those of you who may not even know what the Bitcoin Cash is all about, basically it is an altcoin, and the purpose of that altcoin is to increase the block size, which you might remember that's part of the reason why all this is even happening in an attempt to scale. So with BCC, it would increase the block size to about 8 megabytes, I believe it is. The other thing is that, it does that in a way that bypasses the need for SegWit or the implementation of SegWit. And there are some people who philosophically had an issue with SegWit all along. So for the people who did and who would have been supporting a split anyway, this gives them another chance at implementing that split. So my thoughts on it, first of all, it is an altcoin. So I believe that it's a competitor to Bitcoin, and I don't have a problem with competition. There's no problem with it. That's the way that finances work, right? That's the way the world works. My problem with it is the fact that it threatens to split the chain. So I'm okay with people, or this is my opinion, I totally understand investment in numerous cryptocurrencies. In fact, I recommend that. But when it threatens the movement of Bitcoin, I think that it's a bad time for it. I think there are other ways to accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. My thoughts are that there are, again, people who are smarter, who are going, I don't think it's really going to happen, but it could. Okay, I could be totally wrong. It could actually happen. I think that it's going to kind of go the way of Bitcoin Unlimited, where it just didn't have enough support. There are some people supporting the BCC right now for all the reasons that I've said. Plus, that's their coin. They're going to make money off of it. But this reminds me, or my take on this is a little bit like that story of Solomon. You may have heard that he was supposed to be the wisest king to have ever lived. And he was also serving as judge. And these two women came into his courtroom, I guess, and had a dispute over a baby. And it was two mothers, and they said were both claiming to be the mother of that baby. And so Solomon kind of heard them out about it, and then said the way he was going to solve this problem is that he was just going to split the baby in half. He was going to give one half to each of the ladies, settle the matter. One woman said, definitely, let's do it. Let's split this. And then one woman said, no, go ahead and give the baby to her because I don't want the baby hurt. And so Solomon knew at that exact moment who the real mother was, the one who was willing to sacrifice her own gain, so to speak, her own baby for the life of that baby, was the one who was actually the mother. So I see it the same way. When it comes to those of us in the Bitcoin movement, for the movement as well as the profit, then I kind of see BCC as not being in the best interest of the Bitcoin movement. Not at this time, not in this way. Right now, I believe that coin is going for like 400 and something on the market. So it's if that's something you're into, you might want to invest in that. But I think that there are others. I think there are others that don't hurt the Bitcoin movement. And so that might seem like a very philosophical, very personal take. I've explained the purposes of BCC. And again, I think there are other ways to accomplish those purposes. And I really believe that this is a movement for a few to really capitalize, but it's going to hurt, a lot more than it's going to help, in my opinion. That is my take. I was asked for my take, and that is how I feel about it. Feel free to tell me what you feel. If I've missed something that's integral to the issue that you think actually makes BCC a good thing, feel free to leave that in the comments. You can also connect with me on Facebook. I'll put a link for my Facebook group where we talk about marketing tips, Bitcoin. We talk about everything that we need to really go forward in our business lives and actually all facets of our lives. So we get support there. So feel free to connect with me there. You can also connect with me on my personal Facebook profile. The only thing I ask is if you send me a friend request, you also send me a message so that I know that you're from YouTube, you've seen me on the videos, and I know that you are in fact a real person. Because oftentimes I get stuff that I'm pretty sure are not real. So hope that was helpful. I'm looking forward to getting some feedback. And I just want to shout out Johannes Brown for sending me that question. Hope it was okay that I shouted out. I just do appreciate you watching and for commenting. So have a great day and talk with you soon. Bye-bye.